Welcome to the Week in Review. It's been over a week since I've gotten a video up, and I want to apologize for that. My buddy Andy, who's been helping me with the video since I've had my problem, has been out of town for 2 weeks. And he was going to come back in like on Tuesday or Wednesday and help me shoot some videos. We've got some stuff that we're going to get up. We're going to get some Jelly Jewels, some Tri-7, and probably a Mega Tri-Bar video up sometime within the week, and some other stuff too, so stay tuned for that. Now, we also launched the Come Play in the UK video contest, which is huge. For those of you who are in the US, enter this contest and enter often. Somebody's going to win a trip for two to Birmingham, England for the BPM show. And we're also going to take you around Liverpool on a magical mystery tour. If you're a Beatles fan, that's cool stuff. Plus, we're going to give you 500 British pounds spending cash. Otherwise, it's all inclusive. Hotel, ground transportation, accommodations, everything taken care of. So check that contest out. Now, some of you under 18 people here in the US have been like, well, I can't join. Well, no, you can't. But really, if you think about it, you could do a workaround on this. If you could get your parents involved who are over 18, or your guardians involved who are over 18, they could enter the contest with you, and they could win and bring you as a guest. So that's something to think about. Maybe some of you under 18 people have a dad who's a Beatles fan. This is a perfect trip for him. Think of how cool that would be. So, I don't know, just a little workaround for you under 18 people. If you want to give it a try, give it a try. Bring mom and dad or whoever your guardian is into the contest. Have them win and bring you as their guest. I did a Ustream the other night, and I always do them kind of last minute. I don't plan for them. I don't have a set time for them. And they're pretty popular. I mean, I usually get 40, 50 people viewing, even announcing them last minute. But seeing how I'm not gigging normally now like I used to, I'm thinking that maybe I ought to try to plan maybe a couple of scheduled Ustream broadcasts a week. I'm talking about maybe a 2-hour broadcast. I'll try to plan the show. I'll answer questions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out my Ustream channel and see some of my recorded shows. But let me ask you this, guys. What would be a good time for me to do a Ustream? Let's not do Friday and Saturday nights. Let's talk about during the week, maybe Sunday through Thursday. What do you think a good time would be? I like going on at about 9 o'clock at night, Central Time, but maybe that doesn't work for some of you. So let me know what you think a good time would be, and we'll see if we can work out some kind of real schedule for the Ustream show. Now, I've been spending a lot of time sitting on the front porch when the weather's nice, watching traffic go by, because the truth is, I am bored out of my mind. I've got nothing to do. I can't drive anywhere right now. I'm kind of stuck here in the house while I recover. So I can do the front porch. And I have a new iPod Touch that a friend of mine gave me, and it's an 8 gig, which, as you DJs know, isn't a lot for a DJ. My last iPod that I lost in Detroit when I was at the airport was like an 80 gig. And I would take stuff where it was like, I grab a whole bunch of Top Hits USA or a whole bunch of Prime Cuts and just kind of preview stuff. But I really got to think about what I put on that iPod with only 8 gig. So I haven't been listening to music a lot since I've had the stroke because, well, I didn't want to screw up the music. I didn't want to hear new stuff and think, well, by association it reminds me of my stroke every time I hear it. So I cut music off, believe it or not, while I was in the hospital. So what do you guys got for new music that I might want to load on to the iPod? Let me know. Let me know what tracks have been out in the last couple months that I may have missed. And I'll check them out, and who knows, maybe they'll make my iPod playlist. I'm sure I've mentioned before that I'm not ready for the 6-hour formal wedding reception gig. And all of those gigs my agent has farmed out to somebody else for the foreseeable future until I'm better. Or maybe good enough where Andy and I can do them together. Having said that, there are some gigs that I can do. I did that little graduation party that you saw the video of, and I had fun doing that. If you haven't seen it, check it out. My first gig post-stroke. But I did greenlight 5, count them 5, Summerfest dates this year. And they're only 2-hour slots, but most of you don't even know what Summerfest is. I'm going to put a link to Summerfest in the description of this video. Please take a look. Summerfest is the world's largest music festival and is happening just a few miles from my house, right along the lakeshore. And I think there are, I don't know how many stages there are, 20, 30 stages, live music going constantly for like 10 days. I'm going to play it. And that's a big deal. If you are a local person and you play Summerfest, it's kind of a big deal. It's a prestige thing for anyone in the area. and I've never done it before, so I'm real happy about it. I'm going to be playing at a bar there. I'll give you more information later. I'll be doing an afternoon slot from 1 to 3, and I'll be doing it like this, but I know I can pull it off, and I'm excited about it. It'll give me a chance to kind of polish my chops and play what we call the big gig here in Milwaukee. So that's my week in review right now. Hopefully we'll get a video up in a couple days, get some gear videos out for you, and have some more announcements for you real soon. Until next time, thanks for watching, practice, and enjoy.